Welcome back. If you've ever been to Miami, you know it sizzles with a Cuban vibe. The music, the cigars, the people, and oh yeah, the barbecue.
A perfectly cooked piece of pork is what barbecue is all about. But it can take forever to cook, right? Well, here in Miami, they have the magic box. It's amazing barbecue in half the time.
It's a food frenzy like no other.
Man, you get trampled.
This is what Christmas is like at the Guerra family home in Miami. Only it's not Christmas. Friends have gathered here to enjoy a Cuban family tradition, and that means whole hog.
For Christmas, you will never see a dinner without pork. People go crazy with a crispy skin.
Crispy on the outside, moist and tender on the inside, and cooked in no time at all. The secret? Well, it's magic.
It's really a magic box. You're roasting a pig in less than 4 hours. That's something close to magic.
Robert's dad was the one who first saw a similar box used by the Chinese railroad workers when he was a kid in Cuba. He created his own version and dubbed it La-Caja China, or the Chinese box. It all starts with the mojo. It wouldn't be Cuban barbecue without it.
So what are you going to flavor this with?
Okay, we prepare our marinating mojo, which is we use sour oranges, oregano, cumin, salt, and garlic.
Robert will actually inject the mojo under the skin. This step takes place hours earlier, allowing the marinade to really set. A top rack holds the pig like a sandwich, so when it's time, you can flip it.
All right, now how long does this go in for?
For 3 hours.
And how big is the pig?
It's 64-pound pig.
3 hours total?
3 hours, then you flip it and you roast the skin in half an hour to 40 minutes.
Now that's fast.
Is it just magic, or is there a real science to this?
It's part magic and part it's like a gigantic pressure cooker.
So it just insulates and keeps the heat in?
Correct.
The heat is retained by the aluminum that lines the box. By putting the coal on top of the box, the temperature keeps a steady 325 degrees, but the coals must be replaced every hour.
You're cooking that meat inside the juice. You get a sweet flavor. It's the real, true flavor of pork.
3 hours later, it's time to flip.
That looks amazing.
And the skin is split to allow the juices to run out onto the meat.
What are we going to taste? We're going to taste, you know...
You're going to taste true pork.
As opposed to pork that doesn't taste like pork?
Right, with barbecue sauce on it.
Okay.
You're tasting the real stuff.
This is the au naturel.
Correct.
Okay.
Robert's family and friends can hardly wait.
Oh, no, it's coming good. It's really coming good.
And not a moment too soon.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
Like clockwork, less than 4 hours and the pig is ready.
So the fat just sort of renders away and gets nice and crisp, right?
Correct.
Look at that. It's like you can hear it. There's not a better food sound in the whole world than a piece of crisp skin like that.
Oh. One word from Robert to dig into the crisp and juicy leftovers is all the crowd needs.
And what would that word be?
Okay. A comer.
Let's go.
The pork practically flies off the bone.
It's incredible. I mean, you really have to try it yourself.
You want some?
Delicious.
Everybody happy?
Yeah.
Okay, mojito time now. Let's get it going.
Let's go.
And Dad's stamp of approval.
Es La-Caja China. Ah, La-Caja China.